Abel Twinomujuni ran out of luck when his vehicle was intercepted as it entered Kampala via Kalere on Saturday. According to ERNEST BAGONZA, who is the coordinator law enforcement at the National Forestry Authority, the institution was tipped off by officials in Bugoma Central Forest Reserve about a lorry carrying timber that had exited the forest.
I rang the officer in charge of that enforcement team to ensure that he commandeers it to NF headquarters, but the driver ran out of it. Some 40 minutes later, Abel arrived at the scene and he did not want the lorry to be brought to NFA. We ensured that it was brought by a breakdown up to here.
BAGONZA says Twinomujuni has been arrested before, but he somehow always finds his way out.
Not once, not twice. And we offloaded his timber sometime back, about two years ago. We also imposed fines under our structure of the institution. We fined him. We thought he would leave. At that time, he was a district forest officer of Kyegegwa, but now he's no longer a district forest officer.
Whereas the NFA has been doing its best to ensure that it protects the 506 forests under its mandate, which is just 15% of the forestry cover nationally, it says the existing laws are not deterrent enough to prevent illegal logging.
He can be imprisoned for a term not exceeding 3 years. There is an option of a fine which does not exceed 40 currency points. Each currency point is 20,000 Uganda shillings. And therefore, that is 800,000, the maximum. The court can impose both the penalty and imprisonment. Another one is they can even caution him. You know, the law is funny.
However, Abel Twinomujuni denies any wrongdoing, even though he admits to using a power saw to cut timber, which is illegal.
At the best of my knowledge, this timber was cut from private land, and I've got a pit sawing license. The only offense I can agree on is that this timber is chain sawn.
BAGONZA explains that the National Forestry Authority Act prohibits use of power saws in logging.
It is so quick that you can finish a forest within a week if you have like 6 power saws. Secondly, a tree where you'd harvest 20 timbers, because of use of the chainsaw, you can get 16 out. The 4 become eaten up by the chainsaw. Then the government loses tax on the 4.
The crackdown follows a story NTV aired about 2 weeks ago showing illegal activities in Mabira, one of the country's biggest natural forests and a key water catchment. Walter Mwesije, NTV.